We can now talk to Richard in Port Talbot. Richard, Conservatives promised Tata $500 million in state subsidies to help with the move to greener furnaces, but even that wasn't enough to protect the 2,800 jobs there. Do we think the new government will be able to do more to save those jobs, and will it back that with public money?
Well, it certainly seems that there is more money available. During the election campaign, they promised £3 billion for green steel, a new fund. Jonathan Reynolds talking about this with some confidence, and it seems to suggest that either these talks have already started or that he has a really firm plan in place.
It's not about underwriting loss-making businesses in perhaps a way we might have thought of industrial policy in the past. It is about being a partner for investment in the future. There is more money available for the steel industry under our plans for government. But that's about making sure we meet this transition with the private sector together. There is a better deal available for Port Talbot and the steel industry as a whole, I'm sure of that.
Well, there certainly is a time pressure on this. On election day itself, one blast furnace was closed here at Port Talbot, and then in September another will close, and that is when the majority of those 2,800 jobs will go. A little earlier, I was speaking to Gary Keogh, who was a steel veteran here at the plant, worked for nearly 37 years, and he said the arrival of a Labour government brings some hope.
Optimistic. We do have an opportunity with the Labour government come in. I think there's a lot more commitment. They've committed the $3 billion for steel. Obviously not all for Tata, but for the steel industry as a whole. So we're a lot more optimistic, I would suggest.
Well, the boss of Tata Steel has told us this morning that he is looking forward to getting down to talks with new ministers in the coming days and weeks to work on a transition plan to get new clean green steel here at Port Talbot. Keir Starmer arriving in Wales a little later today, and the future of this place, of those jobs and of steelmaking in the UK will certainly be a question that he will be asked.
Richard, thanks very much indeed.